How's
Oh,
your
yeah.
hair?
It was great.
Now, when we do this at the spa, everything's not going to dry correct all the way. So I know it's finished when the nose is dry. But when you're doing it at home, you're going to let it dry completely. So towards the end of it drying, it might get a little itchy. That's good, especially over the areas that has more toxic stuff to draw out. Those will be like the last areas to dry. When you're using this mask at home, you want to let it dry completely. If it starts to itch, just slap it a little bit, just like, you know, when girls get like extensions and stuff until it, and then you want to rinse it off with like a towel with a little bit of a rough texture like this one in the hot shower because you don't want to be accidentally ripping some eyebrows out. Now, if it gets a little vellus hair, then that's fine, you know. Sometimes after that mask plus the microcurrent, so we've got a couple more that are almost ready to go. But we're going to leave those until Friday because then they'll definitely be ready to go. And she's going to be using her mask at home. Ooh, last gloves. It's a good sign. So we're gonna mix some lotion. Some of my Bardo magic lotion potion that we use for the flexor body sculpting and everything else. There's all kinds of good stuff in there. And we're gonna mix a little bit extra of that cat and dog detox tincture that I've talked about before. That's very holistic and also good for a lot of skin conditions, including hormonal stuff, inflammation. So this is the magic in doing like why she could wear makeup after her sessions last week, because we're accelerating the healing on a frequency that's actually going to help with acne and inflammation as well. And if you saw her pictures, it will literally change your entire face shape. A lot of people don't even realize what their face is shaped like because of inflammation. Even when I healed my skin with the help of Miss Rana in Ayurveda, I healed like the acne part. But my face was still, even though it was like healed on the top, it was still very puffy. And my eyes were smaller, my lips were smaller. All of that was from like inflammation. So this tackles both. Oh yeah, that eye bag's all the way gone.
They were so deep before, like insanely deep.
Yeah, and a lot of times the eye bags are caused from like toxins, sinuses, inflammation, lymphatic flow. And like our skin is really like, first of all, it's the largest organ in the body. And a lot of times when we have breakouts on our skin or, you know, things that don't look great aesthetically, that's our skin communicating with us, telling us what is messed up. Hello, Bacon Grease. Welcome to the chat. Fluffing up the lips. Even after her first treatment, it looked like she had lip filler. It was amazing. So just like the lips and the eyes, when your face is inflamed or full of toxins, it can make the lips look smaller. It can make the eyes look smaller because the surrounding tissue around that is swollen. And it can actually make the nose look bigger as well. So a lot of times, you know, like I always wanted a nose job when I was younger, but it was because my face was so inflamed. And then I started doing the face sculpting. I'm like, oh, because it's not that bad. Kind of fits the face. Yeah, I can see a couple that are going to be ready on Friday. Oh yeah, this is sculpting a lot. This was the treble side last time. So this is moving a lot better. So your hubby's probably like, are you done yet?
I know, yeah. Like someone's blowing out my phone.
Tell him to check us out on the YouTube live stream. She's
Yes.
still alive.
Still alive, guys.
Sometimes we just need that extra time for extractions and under the mask too. Especially the mask with the frequency together.
It's so interesting, like, trying to describe the non-invasive facial sculpting to people. Like, they were like, is it like a gua sha? I'm like, I mean, like, Kinda, but no. I'm like, you just have to come and do it. Like, it's very addicting after the first few. And she was like, keep coming back. I was like, oh, I will be. Like,
definitely. Especially when you see results.
Yeah.
Even, like, if you like deep tissue, or if you've had acne forever, you're already used to, like, all kinds of painful treatments anyway. It feels so good because it's, like, satisfying. You can tell it's doing something.
Right.
If you are more of, like, a light touch, a Swedish massage, a gentle person, you know, you're going to love the results. You might not love the process. It is intense, but I'll have some ladies who don't like deep tissue or anything like that at all. And then, you know, by the time we get to like their 6th to 8th facial, especially if they have a lot of wrinkles, you know, if you're doing it right, it should hurt less every time because there's less toxins in there. But sometimes they get used to that and they equate the pain with results. And I'm like, well, it doesn't have to be pain to results. It usually will be. We call it like the first 3 times, like the demolition days.
Yeah, no, like my second time was way more intense, but I was like, snatch me. Like, I want to be snatched for my wedding. She respected the wishes. And like, you can see it in that picture too, of like the 3 next to each other, the 24-hour transformation.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like, showing that to people too was so fun. Like, all my bridesmaids were like, what the heck? Like, we're all gonna do that? Because I'm the first to get married out of my friends, and they were all like, we are booking her when we are doing all of our wedding prep. And I had another friend at work who was like, I'm gonna come before my trip to Florida. So, yeah, book your appointments.
Yeah, that's one question I got to answer her back. We've been so busy. A lot of people ask, like, how soon should I start for optimal results? And the answer is like tomorrow, like today, yesterday, whenever I have an appointment, because it's better to, like, you know, maybe you only thought you were going to need 1 to 3 sessions, but we only plan 1 to 3, and then boom, you're on your trip. But then, you know, certain areas might want more. So we like to always get everybody as quickly as possible, as quickly as time allows, to their desired results. And then we always have more time for like maintenance, or, you know what I mean? If you just need like, you know, one little quick pick-me-up session, like right before, the day before or something, that's fine. But we've even helped people, like, they're getting married that evening and then they couldn't fit into their, they could fit into their wedding dress, but not their bridal after party dress. What do you call it? And we got if that's the case, just bring your dress with you, because I can really tailor depending on if we're doing this, like a red carpet way, like we do for like the, you know, Mrs. Universes, or like people who need to look good that day, red carpet version. Because a lot of times it's not like necessarily you, it's how you and the dress fit together. So I like to see if it is like, oh my gosh, I need to get into this like quick, then please bring your dress with you because, you know, you might not need certain areas sculpted more than others. So come and bring you and your dress in front of my professional eyes,
Yeah.
and we'll help you choose what's best for you.
When I said to you too, I was like, women have obviously go through a million different hormone cycles in a month too. So it's like you could have got
Yes.
your dress fitted when you were like ovulating and super skinny and like not
Yes.
bloated, and then your wedding just happens to fall on like the phase where you're like puffy and bloated, and it was like, oh great, like now my dress doesn't even zip, where it's like the lymphatic drainage can help so much and the flexing and
Absolutely.
all that stuff.
Yeah, that stuff super helps. There's tons of videos and before and after pictures of me like during my period, especially with PCOS. I'll get like extra inflamed. Like I just got off my period. That's where that little Marilyn Monroe zit is. But like I said, if you've had real acne before, like that's just a little Marilyn Monroe. What? It doesn't even bother me. Like the rest of the skin is clear and not red, so. Oh my gosh, your lips just keep getting bigger every
I
time. I love
know.
it.
Which I've always been like, I want lip filler. And now, like, I feel really confident in my lips. I'm like, they're not small. They were just hiding.
They were just hiding, exactly.
Especially because most of my acne has always been around my chin. The forehead and, like, cheeks have been within the last few months. I think just,
That's more stress.
Yeah, stress coming out. But, like, in high school and growing up, I always had it on my chin. So I think that's just where, like, everything was hiding.
Now, didn't you say that did they put you on the birth control route to try
Yeah,
to fix it
so
too?
I started birth control when I was literally like 14 years old because I had really bad acne, and they were just like, here you go. This should fix it. So got on birth control, and like my skin was clear like until I got off of it.
Did it get worse when you cut off of it?
Yeah, so my
mine
skin,
did too.
so I had a IUD then I got off the pill just because I sucked at taking it consistently. And then I got an IUD when I was like 17, and it stayed away because it was a hormonal IUD. And then the second I got and then I hated the IUD. Like, it made my period 10 times worse. My skin was still clear, but the symptoms were terrible.
The cramps?
Yeah, cramps. Yeah, cramps.
Was bloating worse?
Bloating. Like, my flow was 10 times heavier. Like, I could tell the second they put it in, I was like, this is so uncomfortable. And, like, they're like, give it 6 months. Like, it'll go away. And then it's, like, 2 years in, and you're like, well, it still feels like what it feels like when you put it in. So,
Right.
it's, like, never gone away. Then got that taken out and instantly felt better. Like, I felt like everything was like flowing together again as far as like my hormones and my body. But then, yeah, your skin is gonna obviously come out, especially for someone who struggles with acne. That hormonal stuff is all gonna come back out once you get off of it. So be prepared that if you're gonna go off birth control, like, your skin is probably gonna break out. I mean, I'm just speaking from my experience, but if you went on birth control to get rid of your acne, when you get off of it, it's gonna come up. It's just a temporary fix, and so for some people that works for them. And I am not like a anti-birth control person because certain people need certain healthcare and certain access, so do what you need to do for yourself. But for my acne girls, just know if you went on it for acne, it will probably come back swinging when you get off as an adult. So just address it. Come see Ella, she'll help you out.
Yeah, absolutely. And the biggest thing is that underneath, like, it'll minimize it on the top, but then it's still laying dormant underneath the skin. So when the hormones start to go crazy again, then it'll all come out. So if you do a series of like the acne face sculpting, if you are, planning to get off of the birth control, I would go ahead and start first so we can get rid of like those deep layers of toxins. So then if your skin does get a little bit crazy while the hormones are adjusting again, then it's not going to have as much toxic buildup to like feed off of. So you won't have as bad of breakouts. Yeah, mine never fixed the acne. It made it worse. And then when I got off of it, it got even worse. But I do have clients who, especially if they've got serious like obesity problems combined with the acne, that have seen really good results regulating their body with hormones. So everybody's completely different. You know what I mean? You always got to check in with yourself. What's going to be right for you is not going to be right for everybody. You know, what's going to be right for other people might not be right for you.
Yeah.
The way you want to check it and like monitor it with your doctor. But when it comes to like symptoms of like the acne and stuff like that, this can definitely help so much. Are you going to bed early or late tonight?
Oh, yeah. Early.
Early, yeah.
Yeah.
I should be sleepy.
After this, I'm like, I might have to start booking all of mine at night just to go to bed extra.
That's the best.
Relaxed.
Honestly, that's the best. The faster you can like take a nap.
Yeah.
Like our clients who come like twice in a day if they're flying in, we'll see them at like 9, you know, usually like 9 or 10 a.m. and then like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So they get a good chance to take a nap in between. Because when you're sleeping, that's when your body's gonna use that ATP that we've restored to make new cells. So sleep and water are a very important magic part of the key of you seeing your best results as quickly as possible.
Which I'm a sleepy girl, so I have no issues going straight to bed.
You're so relaxed after this, too.
I was so thankful that I slept good on my wedding night.
Good, yes,
some people are like, I was like tossed and turned all night or couldn't go to bed, and I just like took a melatonin and I was like, good night world, like see you tomorrow.
You know what helps me sleep even better than melatonin, and it's not going to be for everybody, but like turkey breast, like
no way.
Yeah, because of the tryptophan.
Oh,
and like I said, like everybody's body's different. Melatonin sometimes it doesn't really do much to me.
Yeah,
but I have to be careful eating turkey during the day because I get like
you get sleepy.
Yeah, I'll totally pass out on grandma's couch like on Thanksgiving and stuff. Like wake up like a sloth. Okay, I'm ready to eat some more.
That is crazy.
Oh yay! I'm glad you're learning so much, Sawyer. Okay, so then mask again, twice tomorrow, twice every day till I see you. Do it on the morning that I see you. And the next time on Friday evening, we'll be focusing hopefully more on sculpting. Mm-hmm. I can see a couple that are like ready to come out, but no, today we had a lot.
Yeah.
Today we had a lot. So that's good. Once it's out of the face, it's out of the face for good. I made this same mistake by like reading WebMD when I actually had I posted videos about this too. An allergic reaction to some cheap jewelry. And it said, don't pop it because there's risk of scarring, which is true, but we use microcurrent, which will get rid of scarring or, you know, stop it before it even forms.
Yeah.
So I just did the microcurrent and I did the clay masks. All of those little pustules went back into my skin. And then I had to wait for my skin to be angry and then for them to pop up different times. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't, honestly, because I learned so much from that horrible traumatic experience. But moving forward, I would definitely pop those as soon as possible. Get it out while it's at the top, because otherwise it'll just go back deep down into the layers and show up whenever it wants to, and not all at once. So if I could go back in time, I would have popped all those, got all the stuff out, then mask, then microcurrent, and then I probably would have been healed in like literally like maybe a couple weeks, maybe a month, instead of like years.
Right.
Like there's still, see a little redness that's coming out there. That's still like the last little bit of it. I need to do some microneedling because when I do the microneedling, it will bring it to the surface. Now, estheticians cannot do microneedling anymore on clients. My friend Portia is an acupuncturist though, and she can do microneedling legally, but it doesn't mean I can't do it on myself. And I will. Okay, so let's do a little bit of the magic sauce, and then just a little bit of the high frequency, just a little bit. So this is my favorite neem cream from Miss Rana. Oh, it does not smell good.
It smells
like
so
healing.
good, yes.
Like every time I smell this, it takes me back to when I like had it for the first time when I was 18 and like my face was like 80% better after a facial, and I like cried and gave her all my money. I'm like, thank you. Oh, you changed my life. And that was a 2-hour facial with her too. So a lot of times the acne ones can take longer. But I'm all about like the more we can get done in a day, the better.
Yeah.
Right? Let's feel confident faster.
I mean, like I said, book soon. 2026 brides. Don't. Ella can pull off a 24-hour transformation, but I cannot even imagine what I would have looked like if I came 24 months before my wedding.
Yeah, or even like, I mean, even just a month.
Yeah. Sorry. You jumped.
Just a little bit of that ozone, just a little bit. Right, she's ready to go. She's gonna wake up looking and feeling even better tomorrow.
Glowing.
Glowing.
So excited.
And I'll probably see you guys a little later here, back on the live stream. So get a little more face sculpting on my face. So I want to sculpt that one until it's gone. So I really want the buccal massage again, but it's like right in an inconvenient place for that. So if you want to go see the buccal massage in action, I just did that like last week sometime, Friday or Saturday or something. I don't remember. All the days run together when you're working every day, but you know, everybody's ready to like start looking like their best selves, feeling like their best selves for 2026, especially here in Indy, where it's cold, because there's literally like nothing else better than invest in yourself,
stare at yourself, and then have to fix it all
before spring comes.
Yes.
Everybody wants to wait until like March, and it's like, you know, the faster you want to already look good the first time you put shorts on.
Right.
Instead, every time that it's like the first warm day of like spring and people put shorts on, my phone is just like bringing off the hook. And then I've only got so much time, and I've only got like so much space, right? So start now. So like when everybody else is booking their appointments, you already look good. You're already there. So love you guys so much. It's been a blast, and I'll see you here in a little bit.